Why, hello there, fellow rat exterminators. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to SpaceSlog, Episode 6, The Start of a Vacuum Freezer. We are now at 99% power, so let's burn. Burn, baby, burn. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut down all the things that we don't need running to try to conserve as much power as we can. So I shut down the comms, I shut down the atmospherics, and we're on basically battery power only. The small generators also shut down. And what I'm hoping to do is find a point of interest with more materials. Now, ideally, I would like to try to build individual rooms for EZN and Cosmic so that they have like beds and they can sleep somewhere. And that means finding titanium. Any plans to play? So the ultimate answer is I'm going to play games that get voted on. So I don't have any plans to play anything until it gets voted on. With that said, the suggestion box for games to play opens in 2 days. So you can propose games for me to play for June and July on my Discord. And it's open to everyone in 2 days' time. So that's probably the better answer. I don't really know what's going on with why my ship is so cold. I was sitting in a red a red giant system, and it's like inside is like negative 33. I mean, the plants don't seem to care that much, which is good, but like I'm not really sure how to get it warmer. Short of like setting a fire. Because there is not a heater as far as I know. There's like life support. That's not heat. Maybe something broken in? I'll try it. Heat. Good movie. Yeah, and you know, just to expand on what I was saying before, this isn't. I'm not trying to flex. I'm not trying to brag, but I get offered maybe like 20 to 30, possibly even more games a week because a lot of it just ends up in my junk and spam folder. Whoa! All my meat changed colors. Cool. Ah, well, I've invented red meat. You're welcome, guys. It was green. Now it's red. So yeah, I get offered like maybe that's high, like let's say 20 games a week, and like of those 20 games, maybe like 1 or 2 are playable, and the rest are junk. And when I say junk, I mean like 50 people will end up buying it on Steam, and 25 of those 50 people refund it. You know, level of quality game. So just put it in perspective. Like, there's a lot that crosses my desk. There's a lot of junk that crosses my desk, and I have finite time to play games that I think you all might find interesting. So I have to spend my time really wisely, and I say that only because like I don't have time to like get hyped up about games. It's like, no, I'm busy working here. But I totally appreciate other people's passion for games that have not yet released. It's not saying that I don't care what you guys have opinions on. I'm eager to hear what you guys are excited about. It's just I myself don't go seeking that stuff out. The same way I'm not going to be like reading about the Kardashians or like caring about who won Oscars. Like, it's just not things I care about. It's outside of my sphere of interest, which is odd. Ooh, Cosmic sitting on this chair, Riker style. I built it facing up, but he's not facing up. We got ourselves a Riker. Uh-oh. Frickin'. Oh, no. Why? Oh. Okay. Drats. And of course we have like high oxygen because, yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah, they keep doubling. I don't know what to do about them. I want to drop out of warp when we have somewhere interesting to go. I really need to make like a food storage room. Maybe that's what I build next, because the rats problem, like, we can deal with sleeping on the ground, but the rats is like a totally problem. So, hey, Cosmic, punch a hole in our ship. Yeah, I'll work on a vac storage room. 100%, cause this is annoying. Also, did my ship gain weight? I thought it was 1.8, and then, yeah, I was at 1.8. Because the current charge, and we're actively burning, is 1.837. And then, like, I saved and loaded, and when I loaded in, we were 2.2. These are some fat rats. What the heck? How heavy are you? 3 kilograms? Okay, so you're not fat rats. You're just lying to me. Maybe the meat changed weight? Yeah, probably. This is probably heavier meat. I was really hoping for there to be a point of interest for me to stop off at, so that I could do something more productive than just like wait the rats out. These are rodents of unusual size, I think. A reference lost on some of you, I think. Yo, stop eating my food and water, you little rats. Can I drain it faster? I'll try. Not part of my parent ship. Yeah, I did that on purpose. So it's only like a 10% breathable now. It's dropping quick. Not that these rats seem to notice, because their hypoxia meters are just like totally chilling. Is there a point of interest here? Is this just the black, bleak nothing of space? Me and the rats, rats and me. Come on, game. Give me a debris field. Give me just, like, do something. Alright, here we go. Critically low. Alright, they're suffocating now. Die. Death. Death. I like how the rats are unwell. Yeah, I mean, you have not been offered oxygen in 3 hours. I would assume you're unwell. Oh, you're moving around, but you're unwell. Alright, I'm gonna go to 5 times speed. Hopefully I notice, like, debris fields and asteroid fields before I zip through them. Our battery power's holding up, which is good. That was a concern, of course, you know, relying solely basically on battery power. Because we have our fuel generator off. Come on. Come on. Rats just die. Asteroid field something. I wish the frequency of events were just a little bit more common. Floating around in space doing nothing is not a compelling way to play. But as soon as they're more hypoxic, I'll finish them off. So, like, I can right-click draft, and when I see we can just finish off the rats, I'll do that. And then we'll have even more rat meat. I wonder if we'll gain weight. I wonder if butchering 12 kilograms of rats will create, like, 50 kilograms of meat. My prediction is yes. It's actually something that is surprisingly can be appreciated with RimWorld, which is, like, there's a rough preservation of mass, for the most part. So we're above a desert planet. Do I want to drop out, though? No, because there's no sun here. It doesn't say there's a debris field or asteroid belt or anything like that. Empty space with nothing around. They took a page out of Starfield. Yeah. Should be more like void space, right? It's another game reference. And needless to say, the temperature of ship is not any better because I've been venting it out to space. So we're now at negative 78 Celsius, which is enough to freeze nitrogen out of the atmosphere just about. What is nitrogen freeze temp? Oh no, I was thinking, what is oxygen? Oxygen freeze point. No, what is... I thought negative 80 Celsius was a freeze point of a gas. Maybe it's CO2? It's probably CO2. CO2 freezing point. Yeah, 78. I was right! I knew it was something. It was the freeze temp of CO2. Alright, they down yet? I think they're down. Alright, easy in. Finish off rat. Finish off rat. Finish off rat. And finish off rat. We win. Rats lose. Yes. And of course, I don't have the materials to actually put that back because you only refunded half. So we need to find some material something or another to repressurize the ship, or we're going to die of hypoxia ourselves because we only have 75% of our own breathing. And only 3 ice left for the life support. So we're all of a sudden on borrowed time. So come on, game. Kill me already. Just please. Give me something to mine up. We've been floating here. I don't know. I didn't check the start date, but I'm guessing it's been a few days. Ooh, the rat got fatter when we killed it. So now we have 16 kilograms of rat. Oh, no, sorry. 15 kilograms of rat. Ah, asteroid field. Okay, here we go. Drop. Ooh. There's stuff here. There's real stuff here. It wasn't like a little asteroid field. It was a real one. Oh, yeah. That's my oh, yeah dance. I'm sorry and you're welcome. Yeah. All right, so this meat weighs 25 kilograms. Someone predicted that. And that's not all the meat that we butchered. Like, no, I think that maybe that is. Yep. Nothing like violating the laws of thermodynamics casually in a space game. Oh, yeah. Alright, I am going to try to get a vacuum food area, because this is a recurring problem and we want to get rid of it. So what we're going to want is like an airlock door. And I'll put it down once we have structure there, and then we'll build like a food pantry in this area. And then put the barrel over there. And for that, I am going to need titanium. So all the titanium asteroids at here will be prioritized. I'm also going to prioritize some ice, because I know we're really low on ice. And if there's something that forces me to leave this sector... Ooh, gold. Hello. If there's something that forces me to leave this sector, we need to make sure to have enough ice to survive. Oh, and there's a worm to hunt. So I'm gonna micromanage Cosmic to build these now because we need to repressurize our cabin before we die. And I'm just gonna leave the small thruster to slowly fill up the burn meter, and then if we have some sort of crisis, I'll use the big thruster. Alright, so we're going to do an airlock door. And then... I don't know how... so I think a cube is obviously the most space-efficient shape. So I don't know how much... Oops. I don't know how much material I have, so I'm going to try to do this as efficiently as possible. Like that. And this will need power. Let's run power up there. Oh, I saw that. You ate herbs. Because I don't have any meals. Okay, so we're starting to consume food inefficiently, which is really important to get the meals up. So... is there... in the orders menu, can I just do this batch? No, there's not a forbid. Okay, cool. I want them to eat raw potatoes over other things. Oh my god, this is so labor intensive. And then I'll start cooking as soon as possible. So, the next brew here is going to be bland meat brew. All water to it, and then meat to it. Oops. There we go. Trying to get food up. It's one of the reasons why, like, 2 barrels is really nice. Because you out-eat what you can produce in 1 barrel, but I certainly don't have the coin for that. Why is breathability not moving up? We're airtight. Oh, god dang it. 35 hours. So, it's hour 3. 35 hours is, like, let's say a day and a half. So, hour 12 of the 19th is when it's bad. Got it. Yeah, the rats ate... Well, actually, the rats weren't solely responsible for all the cook stuff. It was more just like we weren't brewing because we had to make water. So I am going to micromanage the hell out of EZN because he's just not working on the airlock, really. And the Cosmic's going to have to go after titanium hardcore. So you are hunting young space worm. Maybe not. Where is there? Yeah, get titanium. All right, harvesting. Okay, yeah, harvest. Be a botanist. That's fine. Breathability is now 14%, and I would really like to get the gold before you have to leave. Because, like, that would be nice to have as well. I'm going to make a new temporary stockpile here. Of titanium. So we can build faster. All right, let's get some gold. How's my ice? My ice is 6. I know I need to get more. It's just like I'm juggling a lot of things, right? Maybe I'll go for gold and another big ice if there's big ice anywhere. Yeah, there's a big ice here. Got it. Now don't dispose of it. What are you doing? Yeah, haul the thing. No, haul the... Okay. Fighting. Gold, no storage available. True. Go mine the ice. You are going to get very tired. That's fine. I know, you're exhausted. We're just trying to get out of here. Or the worm swarm comes to murder us. Oh, you managed to get herbs. How? Where'd they go? Oh, because we just harvested some. Yeah. Alright, you go to sleep. And easy. I want you... Let's change your job so I don't have to micromanage you so much. So jobs. I want you... engineering. What are you doing? You're hauling the gold, because I told you to engineer. Got it. That makes sense. Yeah, at least we stored the gold. That has some resale value. And now you're hauling ice. Oh, that's smart, because I don't have any idea why we left it there. And then you'll start building, right? Or I'm going to have to adjust your hauling tasks. Here we go. Oh, is the worms here? Shoot. Okay, got it. I don't want to ditch the... So I think if I haul the materials to the thing, I won't lose the materials. And then let's fire this up too. Because they're going to be chewing on our ship. Alright, where are they? There's just the one? Because I feel like they came early, right? No, there's 2, 3. Okay, yeah, it's time to get out of here. Black alert on. The other big engine is on, and we're going to try to bail on this zone. Brew is ready. I'm a little worried that it's going to, like, spill outside. But if it does, hopefully we take it with us when we teleport. And now it's this fun race of jumping away. And you can see why I got the other big burn engine, so that in this situation we could flee. Bye, losers! Alright, so the meals went bye-bye, unfortunately. They teleported outside the ship. There was 0 I could do about that without dying. Easy, you get to make another batch. And we live to survive another day. Black alert off. Engine off. We're going to want to seek out some solar field, somewhere where we can have solar power, because we're quite low. I feel like I'm making a top half of an Enderman or something. Oxygen's good, so I'm going to turn this off for now. It's cold, but I don't know how to make it warm. I'm not even trying to fix that anymore. Asteroid field. All right, drop. Nice. Let's start mining titanium. So there's a big titanium there. Oh god, there's a small one there. Big one there. Okay, there's a decent amount of titanium here. Good. And we'll make another temporary stockpile to make this easier. And this will be high priority titanium. Cosmic, are you actually tired? Yeah? I have low drink. Yeah, I know. Maybe I'll have easy mine up the next one. So where's the other titanium we had? Big one. There we go. So power is going to maybe be a bit of a problem. In fact, I think I am going to turn on the generator to slow down the power loss so that we can do more mining here. It's ultimately probably worth it. Oh, why'd you drop that halfway through? Go pick that up. How dare you? And I don't think there's any more titanium here, so there's a very limited amount available to us. That's fine. We'll use what we have and do what we can with it. So Cosmic, you're up. Where are you? Getting the... Okay, the small titanium. So I think that's the last of the last of the last stuff. Cosmic. How close are you to leveling up? You are almost 6. You're almost 6 too. So in that case, Cosmic, you can also do engineering when you're not sleeping. And pretty soon we'll have a batch of actual food so that we can not eat our raw ingredients, which is inefficient to do. Botany has been ignored. In fact, I'm going to turn off these aeroponics. These are grown, yeah. To save power while we are doing other things. Because there's no point in keeping these on at the moment. And there's someone to talk to. Pirate ship. They're neutral. Cool. Selling some seeds. I'll sell the gold. And I will buy water is very expensive. Ale? They wish. Medkits. I'll buy a lot of medkits. All right, let's get building, dudes. No, just build it. So I'm building it here so that we can put a stockpile of titanium there when the outside shell is done, so that we can build faster. So now I'll get rid of this temporary stockpile here and put a permanent one in here for titanium. We don't yet have the materials for like a vent or something to keep this a vacuum. To be added, of course. But this is a start. Alright, now we'll put a stockpile in here. Call this stockpile food. No rats. This is the no rats stockpile. And this is going to be a high priority. For things I don't want them eating. I guess seeds are relatively safe, so because I haven't seen them eat seeds. Okay, so that works. And then we'll have to set it up so that the breathability in here sucks. Alright, before we go there, let's pull the brew out. And then brew up some water, because we're low. I'm going to want to burn soon, so let's fire up the big engine. And we want to seek out sunlight. So this is obviously work in progress, but, you know, you can see the end goal eventually. Good stuff. I like how the red meat became green meat when we moved it. That's certainly some magic. All right, Cosmic's mining ice. You're mining ice. Okay, ice is definitely something we want to amass. Ice is worth a whole lot too. I know there's still gold here though. Yeah. Which is a good thing to buy and sell. Or mine and sell, I should say. Real talk, I thought that I was not necessarily going to be able to survive all 4 hours without restarting, so I'm actually rather pleased that I didn't croak. Oh, hello. For now, I'm not even going to worry about that. I'd rather have the ice more cold. The burn meter is almost all filled up. We're very low on power. But we've got a ship with some real resources. I like how the new section is warmer at 0°C than the old section, which is like at negative 86°C. You would think negative 86°C would kill rats, but it doesn't. As much as I want to jump, I think I'm going to stay here a little bit longer so that I can mine more ice. Because I don't know when the next opportunity I will have to mine up ice will be. So, strike while the iron's hot. Also, we're going to have someone showing up here. Possibly a trade person. Trade sip that I can trade with. Nice. They have fuel cells, which I would love to buy, but I'm just not sure what I'm going to part with for it. Part of me wants to part with like the raw meat because I have so much of it and it's taking up a lot of room, but like that's ultimately probably a pretty bad idea. I'll part with all my silicon. It's a bit dangerous, but I'll do it. I'm going to part with... I think what I'll do is I'll keep 400 root vegetables, 400 herbs, because I have a lot. And 400 meat. Because I'm doing pretty good on... Oops, wrong direction. I'm doing pretty good on food. So I could buy the fuel cells, because the fuel cells are also like quite the lifeline too. There. Trade. And now it's going to be a little bit easier to organize our stuff. And we have some more fuel cells to keep us alive. 2 more. As you can see, it's extraordinarily expensive, as I had warned. Turn off the big thruster. Good call. We are all the way charged up, after all. And I'm just going to need a little bit more ice before bailing on this system. So maybe when Cosmic... Yeah, I think I'm good. Alright, friends. Well, I am just about out of time for this stream, so this is where we're going to leave off. Having built a fairly self-sufficient ship with the hopes that, like, you know, they will survive beyond tomorrow. Because we have lived for... I don't know how many days we've lived, but we survived for 4 hours. We didn't die, and this is just about all the game mechanics that are in the game right now. As I mentioned before, there is not research. There is animal taming and animal handling, which I didn't do. There's like hens and worms that you can ranch for that stuff. And then different equipment that we can equip. But apart from that, those are the game mechanics that are in the game at present. And if you miss any of this, it'll end up on YouTube. So thank you so very much for watching. Thank you for tuning in to SpaceSlog, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in the next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow captains.